Hey guys, in this video I want to share with you my experience from riding the Megabus from Austin to San Antonio. Me and my boyfriend were going to take a weekend trip to San Antonio and I wanted to take the Megabus. I thought it'd be cool to take the Megabus since I always see them on the highway and I've never been on a double-decker bus. I've never been on the upper part of a bus before. So I went online to purchase the tickets and they give you the option to have reserved seating. I picked the reserved seating to ensure that we got a seat on the upper deck of the bus. I've been on plenty of buses. I always ride on the lower deck. The regular deck? Lower deck, yeah. I've been on lower decks of the bus. I've been on a regular bus before. I wanted to get on the top part of the bus, of double-decker buses. When it was time to take our trip, we called an Uber to take us to the Megabus station. The station was a pretty small building. When we checked in, we were given tickets for our reserved spots to give to the bus driver to get on the bus.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a good day, guys. Okay?
Thank you.
Go up these stairs. Your seats are going to be upstairs at the very front.
All right, thank you.
Once we got settled in our seats, I quickly realized how warm it was in there. I tried not to let it get to my head, so I just kept my mind busy and just started looking around at all the things that were in the bus. They did have outlets as advertised on their website, but they did not work. It's cool. The bus ride was getting extremely uncomfortable once you realized that the AC was not going to be coming on. And when you're on a bus with a lot of people, it gets miserable. I kept my head down and tried not to move a lot because I was trying to conserve my energy because I was sweating a lot just from sitting down. Once we got to San Antonio, you got up, looked around, and saw that everybody was sweating and was miserable. One person started getting nauseous and said that she was going to throw up if they didn't let her off the bus. This one girl had her dad on the phone who was on outside the bus she was telling her dad to tell them to hurry up and let us off because we were hot up there. The bus has a certain order on how you get off the bus. The lower deck gets off first, and then the upper deck. Well, the people on the upper deck were getting pretty impatient to get off. And I'm a patient person, but I was getting impatient too. One of the frustrating things that happened when we were getting off the bus is that when we were going down the stairs, we felt AC on our legs. The lower deck had AC. We did not know that.
I can already feel it on my legs. He doesn't look happy.
Damn, it's so good down here. I can chill on the bus now.
No, I'm fine. I can stay.
I can wait.
Once we get off, we're in a parking lot. The San Antonio location doesn't really have a station. It's just a parking lot. So we grabbed our bags and headed to what was close to us, which is the Bill Miller's barbecue. Words cannot describe how good that AC felt when we walked into there and how good that barbecue tasted. We got food on our bellies and weren't sweating like pigs. We called an Uber to get to our hotel.
Nothing but high voltage in there. Microwave.
Right. Yeah, no, it literally was a toaster oven because the sun was blasting right on us. The greenhouse. But we made it.
The hotel we stayed at was called Gibbs Hotel, which was walking distance from different attractions such as the Wax Museum, Ripley's Believe It or Not, a Mirror Maze. Oh, and don't forget the Alamo. So, some fun history about the hotel. It says here on their website that it was built at the turn of the century in 1909 as San Antonio's first high-rise office building. This magnificent property has been transformed into a luxurious and modern boutique hotel while maintaining the original characteristics of the city's most treasured historical building. They even kept the original elevators, which are non-working, of course. We then got to our rooms and got settled in. It's a lot.
Let's go listen to the history.
Is that AC?
What?
Was that AC?
We went to the Riverwalk. As you can see, it was extremely crowded. And it was hard to walk. So we were able to grab a seat at a restaurant along the river and enjoy the view in a non-stressful manner.
Think he's what?
The next day we headed out on a walking tourist adventure and enjoyed whatever was walking distance.
You can see the sign.
After running around, we headed back to the hotel. Apparently, they even had the original vaults from when it was a bank. The next day, it was back to acting like tourists.
Good. I get it. Okay, see it. You see the design now?
How's it taste?
Chewy.
Is it supposed to?
That's good. Good milk chocolate here.
Okay.
You see how much it took off? Okay. That's why you wear gloves. So you
Yeah. Okay, one of you is real. Oh no, you got the. I need to back up for this.
Oh, chewy. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Bite into half of it. Is that the caramel one? Give me another one. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm gonna choke on it. Give me the Oreo one. I'm scared. I'm scared. No.
Hold on. What do you have in your bag? What's in here? What the? What? Does it just keep going? What?
Once our weekend trip was over, it was time to head back to the Megabus station. So we called an Uber, got dropped off at Bill Miller's, had some barbecue, and walked across the parking lot to get in line. In San Antonio, we weren't given reserved tickets. We just had to tell them we had reserved seating through proof of a printout that we had. So they just called us to the front, we showed them our ticket, and then they let us on. One very noticeable difference when we got on the bus, it had AC. Not only that, they also had a working TV in the front with a lady telling us to enjoy our Megabus experience. It was like I was on a different bus. Even the outlets and the lights were working. So we sat back and enjoyed the ride, and it was nice and cool. I actually had to put on a sweater. I was even comfortable enough to take out my Invisalign and start eating some snacks. Something I could not do on the bus ride over because it was too hot to move, let alone want to eat something.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Huh? I'm hungry.
What are you gonna give me?
The bus did randomly stop on the highway, and we still don't know what that was about. But we finally made it back to Austin.
We made it.
Now, would I ride the Megabus again? Yes and no. Yes, I would do it for short trips, but for anything longer than Austin to San Antonio, I probably wouldn't do it. I feel like it's by chance if you have a good experience or not. I only did it twice and it was like 50-50, so I can't really speak for that, but I probably will take it again. That's all I have for this video. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. Again, as always, thank you for watching.